Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Kismet. I shall be your host of Vault 45. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be playing that game over there, Fallout 76 today. Now, of course, put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me, because you're in the home of the Wasteland Tycoon, and we're going to have some fun playing lots and lots of games today. You'll show up right over there if you're over on the Twitch. Now, I'm also streaming live to 4 different platforms, also over on youtube.com/KismetBP, as well as over on Kick and Facebook, all at the same time. And those are all under Kismet BP because they wouldn't give me my name. That's just the way it goes. That's why I appreciate Twitch, who actually gave me my name. I appreciate them big time. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. We got an action-packed week today. That is for sure. Well, all week, we got all sorts of cool stuff coming up. We are going to play some Fallout 76, and then we're going to play a wonderful game that has gone release, everybody, an early access game that has released earlier this month. I think it was on the 10th that it released. I didn't have enough time to work it in the schedule, so we're going to try to get it in later today, and that is called Planet Crafter. Incredibly fantastic game. Highly recommend for sure. We got to show those indie devs some love, everybody. They know that's how they can keep going, is word of mouth among gamers. If you find a fantastic game, make sure to share it with the world so everybody knows what's up with that. For sure, for sure. So we're going to go ahead and get on into it. Let's say hello to the chat first, and then we're going to dive right in. We're going to try to get our dailies going, and then we're going to boost our dailies in about an hour so that we can, of course, carry it over to tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, that's really up in the air. I've been trying to figure out the time of the next gen update. Some people say it's going to be at midnight. Some people say it's going to be in the afternoon or in the morning. There's real no concrete time that I've found. Now, if you found some concrete time and you've got a link to it, official channels only, you let me know. But I heard that some people saying midnight tonight, some people saying, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out. But the second it comes out, we're stream overriding everything right away. For sure, for sure. So let's say hello to everybody in the chat and let's dive right in. I see Tardis in the chat. What up, Tardis? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I saw some other people right here before I start up. Also, M's in the chat and Paul, the first peeps I see in the chat. There you go. 1,000 kiss caps for everybody. For coming in and showing some love before I even started up. Very much appreciated, everybody. Now, we're going to get back into the swing of stuff. I'm going to take care of a crazy ton of IRL stuff. All that stuff taken care of now. Very excited. Very excited that I got all that IRL stuff out of the way so we can spend more time gaming. Now, I've got so much action-packed stuff going on all week long. A bunch of different games, some new games that have gone early access or release. We've also got a bunch of giveaways. We've got the Fallout 4 Next Gen, and I actually was going to call it the Wanderer update, but I'm going to call it the Dark Wanderer playthrough. So we're going to do a dark version of Kismet where I'm just a smart aleck the whole entire time because that's always a fun one to do. And I promised I was going to do that one day, and guess what? Today is the day, or tomorrow might be the day, depending on when it drops, right? We'll see when it drops, and we're going to override everything except for Eco, of course, on Saturday and play some 76. As well. So let's get into it. That's Mr. Non-You hanging out in the chat. Dio coming in, getting that tycoon dance in there. Very nice, doing that samba there. Rotisserie G coming in. What up, Rotisserie G? Always good to see you, man. Dr. J bringing those ones in. Thank you very much for those ones. I appreciate that. 1,000 kiss caps for letting me know everything's working. So I'm not sitting here talking to myself, which, you know, wouldn't be the first time. Probably not the last time either. That's for sure. Rotisserie G coming in over there on Kick. Thank you very much for testing Kick out over there. Appreciate that. Paul coming in with the tip of the hat. I don't have my hat on today, but there you go. Did you see where fellow shows are making a Skyrim Castle version? God, I hope so. That would be awesome. I'd totally play that. That's Mr. On-You. I did not see that. Link that on the Discord if you can. I'll be happy to check that out later. Very, very cool. I keep hoping that Fallout Shelter will update the PC version. They keep updating the mobile version, but they don't update the PC version, which sucks because the mobile version gets all the love and the PC version goes unloved, everybody. That's what I want to do because I moved my playthrough, which has been going since day one of Fallout Shelter for over 3,200 plus days. It's been going, and they don't update the PC version. They don't put all the special stuff on there like they have the lady from the Fallout TV show who says, oh, I thought all you vault dwellers were dead. I love that lady. That lady steals every scene she's in. So awesome. And then Foggy coming in, saying hello. Master V says, hello, Kismet. Hope things are going good. Got in here. Peeps are playing 76 more and more things are looking good. Exactly, Master V. I'm very excited about the massive, like 4 times the amount of people playing Fallout right now. Hey, I always knew it was awesome. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a super awesome new playthrough of Fallout 4 in the next gen update. I'm just going to be a smart aleck the whole entire time. And we're going to do a Wanderer, which means that when we get a quest, we go do that quest until it gives us another quest. And it doesn't matter if we're in the middle of that quest, we're just going to go and do the side quest. And then we're going to keep doing that. It's going to be crazy, everybody. We're going to play in normal mode as well. I'm going to show you how to absolutely dominate the wasteland, whether you're playing Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, because a lot of the things carry over between the two. Because Fallout 76 is like Fallout 4 with friends, basically, is what it is. Don't think of it as Fallout 5. I would think of the TV show more of Fallout 5. But going to be a really fun playthrough, I think. Always great. It's always fun just choosing the most smart aleck playthrough options, which is cool. Cajun coming in. What up? Good afternoon, Kismet. Good afternoon, Special Cajun. I think we're ready to play some games. Let's get into some 76. Let's go. All right, let me go ahead and get out of my little plant here. I've been working on my XP bonus. That's actually a bed, which is giving me an XP bonus right here. One of the easiest things and easiest bonuses to get in the game is just simply to find a bed, better outside than inside, because you can have your ally on the outside, and you see instead of well rested, I have kindred spirit. Instead of 2 hours, it gives me 3 hours of bonus. Now you can see it says 2 hours and 46 minutes because I've been starting up for 15 minutes. But if I go back in there again, you'll see if you just hang out in there for a few seconds, usually about 15 to 30 seconds roughly on a lot of these buffs. You'll see it actually pop up and say it right up here in the upper left-hand corner. Now, again, you can use any bed you want. You can also do it inside your shelters. If you're not familiar with shelters, those are little places you can go into and build, and you don't have no restrictions like you do in the outside. You can just place stuff up in the air and wherever you want them to go. But usually, if you have an ally, you definitely want it to be outside because your ally's there. It is. It says well rested. But since my ally is nearby, the new ally, by the way, which I absolutely love, we'll check him out here in just a second. I just wanted to show you guys that if we go in and do it again, we can see now we've got, oh no, he's far away. He went too far away. My ally over here. Now again, if your ally gets too far away from you, it does that. Oh, that's a good example of what happens. You can get well rested instead of kindred spirit. Now, well rested is going to be for 2 hours, right? But if my guy is nearby and he wandered off somewhere because he's not standing over here, you want this to be somewhat close. That's usually close enough. There he is. Okay, now he's coming in. And he's going to hang out over there. Of course, part of the new TV show. My buddy Dell Lawson there, a new ally. Now, if I go do it again with the ally nearby, we'll see if we can get that kindred spirit. Now, it also comes from Fallout 4, where you typically get your lover's embrace because you romance your companions as well. And then you can get that extra bonus. Now, the difference is that, hey, what's going on, Mary? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate that over there on Kick. I'm having some good time. You're in the home of the Wasteland Tycoon. My name is Kismet. Sometimes they call me Overseer Kismet because I am the leader of Vault 45, as you will see. And I play a lot of Fallout up in here. I played all the Fallout since they came out way back in 97. In fact, I knew about it before just about anybody. Imagine watching Star Wars or Star Trek before anybody, like 2 weeks ahead of time. And you're trying to explain to people, look, there's like a lightsaber and they're fighting and the people are like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, right? That's me, everybody. I used to do graphic design. I don't do graphic design for people anymore. I did it for 30 years. And I've done it for some of the top companies in the world, including a small little company you might have heard of, Interplay. That's right, the makers of the original Fallout, right, way back in the day. And I did something that's called pre-press and printing as well. So they would bring in their designs or we would design it for them. And they would bring it in and we would make sure it's press ready. And then we would send it to the press and they would print all the stuff that went in the original boxes back in the day. And we'd make, artwork and things of that nature for various different companies. So very, very cool. And I've done everything you could do in graphic design in real life. I have 100% achievement in real life, everybody. That's not an easy thing to do. That's a lot of hard work right there. Okay, so we're going to get into some 76. Now, what I'm going to do today is we're going to get into it. Oh, thank you very much. Evening, Coco. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. 40 months hype, says Paul. Thank you very much bringing in that kid. What? Why my Kismet love train didn't go off? Hold on, let me play that again. There we go. All right, Paul coming with the 40 months hype right there, everybody. Show some love in the chat. That's the Kismet love train. Anytime anybody hits that subscribe button or they donate subs, you'll see it pop up right here. Now, if you want to get a Vault 33 backpack, which I did, I went over to a random person that I have in my follow list, and I donated a gifted sub to someone in their chat. So I have the backpack as well. Now, you can get the backpack simply by gifting a sub while I'm playing Fallout 76. And you can go in and basically customize your backpack here. Let me go to modify. There we go. And if you go into your backpack and you can say, oh, well, I want to use the new one, the Vault 33 backpack. See, told you right there. So now I'm rocking that killer backpack. Oh, it looks good, too. It fits my jetpack perfectly. Yeah, very cool. All right, very nice. Now, again, you can gift a sub here in the channel and earn yourself an awesome Vault 33 backpack, which I think looks amazing. Looks totally awesome. We'll check it out during the daytime as well. Kind of hard. I'm in the way. All right, watch this. I got magic. Whoop! I go right over here. Let's see if we get it in the light. There we go. There we go. Now it's looking good. You can see I've got Cappy on there and, of course, the Brotherhood of Steel flare on the thing. You can decorate your backpack with different types of flare. Also very, very cool. Now, my particular camp is for the Wasteland, for people who are wandering around the Wasteland as fellow Vault Dwellers, as me. And I put a bunch of stuff down. Now, this is like a junk node, so it's constantly generating me resources, very much like the scrap thing that you can set people to in Fallout 4, where they'll go and collect you resources automatically and then put it in the workbench. In this case, you have to take it out and put it in the workbench yourself. Also, we got some popcorn, which counts as pre-war food, so you want to keep that going. We got cookies, yum-num cookies. Num-num cookies there. We got wood scraps for generating. Now, these are all generators. Coffee, which is super OP in the game, everybody. Incredibly awesome. Always grab that coffee if you can. Now, none of my stuff is locked, everybody. I keep it all unlocked, so fellow Vault Dwellers can run along. Feel free to grab some if you need it. We've got waste acid there. Yeah, there we go. Good timing. Good timing. 1,000 kids cabs there. Purified water here. We've got that along the edge. We already did the 5 retweets, everybody. Let's go ahead and try to get some more retweets going right there. Click that link, hit that like button, hit that retweet button. We're going to double up today. We're going to double up. I saw I already gave you 2,000. We're going to give out 4,000 caps if we reach 10 retweets. That's what we're going to do. So Foggy and Dr. J watching you in the chat right now. Oh, Space Bungee. We got a hype train coming in, everybody. Look out. The hype train is underway. We've got, let's see, we got 4 minutes and 40 seconds. If you're going to show some love to the stream, now's a great time to help everybody earn some stuff in the chat. Thank you very much, Space Bungee, for that 4 months of sub love. Let's show them lots of love in the chat. Now, if you are a subscriber, guess what? You got a bunch of thank you emotes in there. They're new emotes that I added. If you didn't notice in a while, make sure to throw those thank you in the emotes in the chat. Now, of course, if you are a viewer and you hit the follow button, you get emotes as well. So you've also got GG's in the chat as well as a follower. So make sure to throw those GGs in there if you're a viewer, or throw those thank yous in there if you're a sub. I appreciate all the people who come in and help keep the stream going. Allows me to do cool things like giveaways and other fun stuff here in the stream. I appreciate all of that. I put every penny right back into it because my goal is to bring a little joy and positivity and fun into your day. So thanks for coming in and hanging out. You can also see I've got, of course, purified water, which is probably what I'm most known for. This is actually how I make trillions, or an unlimited amount of money, using my purified water over there. We got the Ragstag, we've got Mothman Nest, and then, of course, we've got the Crazy Moo Moo. Did you know you can actually milk this cow? You actually can. See, I just got some Brahmin milk up there. Plus, it also generates fertilizer. I can collect that, and also the concrete truck over here. I love stuff that generates loot, because guess what? While I'm out wandering the wasteland, that's going to be generating more loot. Same thing with my Tatoes over here. Oh, got one broken. No problem. Boom. Repair that Tato, and then I can actually get the repair that mute fruit, and then get that mute fruit from there. And I like to pick up all my stuff here, because usually when I'm wandering around, oh, I gotta fix my razor grain there. And I'll show you a great little trick. Now, I have this little area down here where I can't get rid of this windmill up here. So I keep this stuff down here because it's fairly sheltered down here in case something happens to my other food, right? So I keep one of each thing. And because I have Green Thumb on, which is a perk card, never take it off, everybody. I always have Green Thumb on. I can skip that. Right over here, it says reap twice as much when harvesting flora. So I get double of each thing. So that allows me to walk right over here, and I can just repair it right here. Or what you can do is, you probably took some damage to other things in your camp, is you can simply just walk right out here to your camp thing. So repair R. Oh, it says I need a little razor grain, a little fertilizer. Boom. And I just repaired the entire camp. Now I have tens of thousands of resources, so I'm pretty well off, everybody, in the game. Don't really have to worry about taking too much damage, or worried about if my camp gets destroyed. I can just repair it, no problem. Now over here, the Mirelurk steamer here produces fillets and other food like that we can use. Now here in Fallout 76, you do have to worry about food, water, diseases, and also radiation mutations that happen. And of course, sometimes you want mutations to happen, which is pretty fun. Now here in my bar, right here, number 4 should be my purified water. Sometimes it comes off of my bar. I don't know why, probably when I run out of it. But you can see I can go ahead and press that. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually just pressing the button on the side of my mouse. I have an awesome Corsair Scimitar 12-button mouse, the greatest mouse I've ever owned. And it is wireless, as you can see, no wires. I feel like a magician, no wires. And so what I can do is I can go ahead and program stuff to the side of my buttons here. So one of the things that I have programmed in there, as you can see, is my purified water right there. Then I'm using my scroll wheel. I use my scroll wheel there. And then also right here, you can see I also have my popcorn. So if I press that button, number 6 on the side, right over here, there it is. Boom, it's going to go ahead and just eat that popcorn as well. So I can escape out of there and then just press number 6. Make sure I'm pressing the right button. Yep. Press number 6. And then you can see right over that way that it's eating up that popcorn. Again, it also counts as pre-war food. So if you do have a daily that you're trying to get done for the event, you can do that free. Oh, 30 seconds left, everybody. Now, again, if you want to do a gifted sub, you get your Vault 33 backpack. If you want to get some help here, love in the chat with the bits or whatever you want to do, feel free to do that within the next 15, 20 seconds because it's about to roll out. Give you guys a shot getting that love train going. Oh. Okay, so we got that going. Now we want to go ahead and work on our daily stuff. Now, that's one of my favorite things to do. First, let's get the crew in here. Oh, there went TARDIS. He probably got Fosh nodded. Right when I was about to click on him, he vanished. That's okay. That's okay. We'll invite, and then we'll convert to a public team. And we'll wait for TARDIS to come back in, and if he can't get in, we'll make a new team. Okay, let's see. So we got that going, and what else? We want to check our dailies. Oh, we got stuff in the Tommy Shop for free. I always miss a bunch of this stuff, everybody. I'm bummed I missed a bunch. Oh, look at all this cool stuff. Oh, look at this pawn shop vending machine. Cool, little red devil. Oh, these are awesome. They do such a great job, everybody. I feel like this is really where they shine. They make a lot of cool stuff. Fallout favorites. Oh, look at this. Oh, I have just enough, and I want all of that. What is this? Commando, Chinese Stealth Armor Paint, Mothman, Moth Sanctuary. Oh, that's cool. I like this pawn thing. Oh, man, I don't have enough atoms. I don't have enough atoms. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and get there going. What do we got here? We got the cool West Coast Duster. Oh, look at this. Attic Artifacts. Oh, this is cool. Look at that phone booth. Cool phone booth. Yeah, I think the phone booth is cool as heck. I remember when there was pay phone booths, everybody. Way back in the day. I used it many, many times. Look at this guy. Look at this plushie. Oh, Sergeant McFuzzy plushie. Oh, that is unique. That's cool. Oh, I love that. I love that. All right. We also got some utility that's free. What do we got? What do we got? I love free stuff, everybody. They want to give me free stuff. I'm all about it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Free carry weight booster. I'm probably not going to use it, but we'll take it anyway. All right. There we go. We got it. Now, let's go ahead and check in on our challenges for the day. Eat a vegetable. All right. We're on that. And then what you can do is just hit T to track all of these. Now, what I do, usually I stream also on Tuesdays, but, you know, life is just insane, everybody. I'm doing so many things at the same time. There's so much going on, but it's all good stuff. All good stuff, everybody. A lot of amazing stuff going on, that's for sure. There you go. What's my goal with my stream? Just to bring a little joy and positivity into the world. There, Marie. I am already a Twitch partner and also a YouTube partner. I am also an affiliate now with Kick, and eventually I'll get back to, you know, doing more with Kick. But I just want to stream and have fun. That's about it. Space Budgie. I'd love to become a partner eventually over on Kick. We'll see. I want a Mothman Sanctuary so bad. I know, it looks cool, doesn't it, Space Budgie? I'm a little tempted to go and get it. Now, one of the things that I do is I re-roll my weeklies, because the weeklies are the ones that are going to give you the biggest boost in the week when you're trying to get that stuff done. Because, you know, this is worth 1,000 and this is worth 263. And if I double that up, it's going to be worth like 500, right? But if I double this up, this is going to be worth like 1,800 in here for sure. Now, complete daily ops in a public team. I'm probably not going to have enough time to get that done. So let's go ahead and re-roll that one. Boom. What are we going to get? Oh, we didn't get an epic. Okay, let's try something else. Kill him with a pipe gun. Kill lesser devil. I am definitely not going to be able to have enough time to do this, I don't think. So let's re-roll that one too. See if we get an epic. Ah, no epics this week. No epics. All right, that's how it goes. Now, of course, I also can come back tomorrow after it resets, and I'm going to, of course, get 2 more re-rolls. Notice that I have 2 re-rolls instead of just 1. The reason why I have 2 re-rolls is because I have Fallout first, so it's going to give me re-roll number 1, and then each day it'll give me re-roll number 2. So by default, it gives you the first one. But if you get Fallout first, you get 2 re-rolls, and I always re-roll my weeklies especially ones that I don't think I can get done in a week, or that would be pretty difficult for me to get done, because I only play typically 3 days of the week, but this week I'm only playing 2 days, and I could potentially be playing 1 day, because if Fallout 4 Next Gen comes out tomorrow during the day, then we're going to switch over to that. So just a heads up, everybody, just a heads up. Okay, so what do we got to do? Eat some vegetables. I think we get that done. Let's go ahead and see how many vegetables that we just picked up over here. Let's see. Does it consider tato vegetables? It absolutely does. All right, okay, we'll eat all up our potatoes. And what about razor grade? Does it consider that a vegetable? I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't think so. Let's see. Corn, is that a vegetable? It sure is. There it is. See, we got it done. All right. So we got that one done. Easy peasy. Deal critical hit to a rad toad. Complete a daily quest. We'll work on that. Daily turret. Oh, we need our honey for that. How much honey do we got? Only 4 honey. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll have to watch our honey over here. We got a little beehive that is generating us honey. One of the easiest quests in here is this one right here. Where you bring some honey to Sweetwater. Now, you can go over there and get the quest, and it'll kind of tell you where you can get it. Or if you see it at someone's camp, or you put it at your own camp, you can do that one pretty easily and get your daily quest done. Build turrets or traps in a workshop or camp. Okay, that's super easy as well. Now, I have 2 camps that are right next to each other. This right here is what I call Tycoon HQ. And then I have another one over here that's that one's maxed out. I can't build anything else over there pretty much. Oh, the vertibird crash over here. Cool. Oh, look out. We got some ghoulies. Let's get them. And there we go. We got to kill some feral ghouls anyway. That was part of our daily. This is what I call the vertibird crash. Whoa, one behind. Couple of them. Woo, mama. Yeah, there we go. That'll get your adrenaline going. Oh, I hear another one behind me. Or is that me? That might be me. Now, this particular spot is a random location where it randomizes different things here, very much like Fallout 4, where it'll be different every time you log in, and when you go to a different server, it'll just rotate between all these other random encounters, which what I really love about that spot. Now, we need to build something. I've already forgotten what it was. We need to build turrets or traps. Okay, I love turrets. Turrets are my jam. Right over here, and we'll just use these cheap turrets. Really the only good use that they are, because these things get broken so fast, everybody. They're really trash. I suggest just to use them for your dailies and never use them again on anything else. Okay, got that done. Easy peasy. I built 3 turrets, and then I can reactivate my other camp right over here. Now, this is my primary camp, and if you disable your camp, then it's not running, meaning that it's not collecting resources and doing all the things that you want it to do. Whoa, there we go, moo out of nowhere. Bounce it up and down. This also is my shelter camp. I have all of the shelters here. Oh, there is a new shelter. Oh, that was the thing that I wanted to do. Oh, God, I almost forgot. I wanted to get that new shelter. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where is it? Right here. Yes, the Flatlands Shelter. Oh, man. I don't have enough atoms. I got to get that done. We're making myself a note. All right. We'll come back to it. So, what do we want to do? We can do our daily, but we don't have enough honey yet. We need 10 honey to do it. So, let that build up. And we currently have 6. Now, another thing I noticed that sometimes people sell stuff to the bank, or they'll throw it in here for people to use. Don't see any honey in there. We're going to mute the vendor here. And we're going to see if anybody sold some honey in here. No, there's some Nuka-Cola in there, though, if I had a Nuka-Cola daily. In there. Okay, scrap junk to produce gold, scrap junk to produce antiseptic, and gold. Okay, now there is a thing called bulking in the game. So if you have something like antiseptic, wrong thing, over here, bulking. you go into bulking and say you need some antiseptic or gold. If it listed it in here, which it doesn't in this particular case of those two, you can bulk it and then re-break it back down again, and bam, you got that daily done. Like if, say, your daily is adhesive, you can bulk the adhesive and then break it back down again, and that does count. In this case, you have to actually just go find those items. Now, I can go ahead and scrap what I've got and see if any of these are those dailies. So, antiseptic and gold. Now, I'll show you a great little trick. You can go into your junk over here, and you go into component view. So, we need antiseptic, so we can go ahead and say we're going to tag that one for search. And I already forgot the other one. Gold was the other one. Gold. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie. Back over here. Gold, and then I'm going to take fiber optics off and see if I have anything else. No. And one of the cool things, by the way, about Fallout 76 is the fact that it already has it. You don't have to have the item on you to actually tag it for search. It will allow you just to have a list of all of the components and then tag them for search without doing it. So that's a big improvement over Fallout 76. So antiseptic and gold. Did I do gold or did I do glass? Let's go double check. Sometimes I misclick. I totally did. Okay, yes, gold. There we go. Now, what that's going to do is tag it for search. So you're going to see that little magnifying glass next to any items that have that particular thing. So we go to junk and we look at the junk, we can see if it has a little magnifying glass next to it. And if it doesn't, then we know it's not the two things that we're looking for. And as we wander around and we look in various different resources and locations, we can see if there's anything that actually matches the thing that we're looking for. Nothing so far in this area. Now, we can also go to different vendors that have those kind of things. Some of them might have bulk items that we might need. So let's go ahead and bounce over here to the White Spring. Now, I like to go to White Spring Resort, and then we say fast travel gives you two options, the exterior or the refuge. So I'm going to go to the refuge. And I like to keep the sound off a lot of the times. The reason why I keep the sound off is because the NPCs do repeat themselves quite often. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. So I'm going to run down in here and get it going. I still haven't played till 100 yet. Believe it, I was wandering around, overloaded, scrapping. I enjoyed the trial of the good in Fallout 1. Just taking it slow and maxing out thorny bases. Yeah, you got to rebuild off your blueprints. I think blueprints is really actually a fantastic feature of the game. They actually added that in Fallout 76 as well. All right, let's go talk to Doc over here. See if he's got anything with little magnifying glasses. He doesn't. Now, this is the White Spring trade area, and there's a lot of vendors in here that you can go in. You can see if they've got any patterns. You can see I know all those patterns because I came and bought them all. But if we look in our junk, we can say, is there anything in here that has a little magnifying glass? We'll say no on that one. We can check this vendor over here. This vendor doesn't usually have them. Oh, there we go. Baxo Cleaner has some antiseptic. So that makes that way easier to know instead of looking through each and everything to find that particular resource that you're looking for. Now, some of these peeps don't really have much. They have like outfits and things like that, but they don't have actual junk, which is what you're looking for. You're trying to find some junk, or I'm looking for at this point, and see if anything comes up with a magnifying glass. And then over here, bulk steel. Nope. All right, on to the next guy over here. And nothing there. And I just go from one vendor to another. And over here, the captain. No, he doesn't have anything I need. Antone here. He doesn't have any junk at all. And then over here. Nope, nothing that I need right there. All right, and so I just keep going vendor to vendor. Now, some of these vendors are faction vendors. Like this is a raider vendor. So he's going to have different items. Oh, there's a gold pocket watch. All right, we use that. He's going to have different items based on that particular faction than other mobs do. No junk there. And this is a really great place because there is a lot of mobs in here. A lot of vendors that you can go to. Like this right here is the Free States vendor. And we can go in here and we can talk to him. Oh, he's got bulk gold. Ah, yes, we'll just take one of those. In fact, you know what? We'll take two of those. get that going on just in case. So yeah, our gold is taken care of. Very nice. And we can actually see where we're at because they have a whole area in here which has a whole bunch of workbenches, including if you have Fallout First, they have the scrap box. So we can go in here and we can say scrap all this. Boom. And then we'll do all of our gold. Oh yeah, our gold was done with just one. So we still need some antiseptic. Oh, and we got rank 18 as well. So we're going to keep working on our antiseptic here. See if we have any more of that. Now, we don't need any more gold, so we can see we got gold pocket watch there, so we can just kind of skip that one. Or we could just go into our junk here, see the component view, scroll down, hit the space bar to take the gold off, and then it'll no longer show me the gold. Now it'll only show me the antiseptic. Now, by the way, the stuff that I'm showing you here also applies to Fallout 4. So definitely stick around. So I'm showing you lots of things that apply to both games, and you can do in both games easily. And of course, medical vendors are going to be better for antiseptic, which is why I checked the medical vendor at the very beginning, because typically they're the ones who are going to have that. Also, you can go into areas like hospitals and things of that nature and go in and look for antiseptic in there as well. Let's see. So what we don't have any antiseptic there. Let's go ahead and find some feral ghouls. Now, a great place to find feral ghouls pretty consistently is Site Charlie, which is your nuke silo. Over here has a bunch of ghouls over here. We got to kill some feral ghouls, which are different than other ghouls if you haven't seen the TV show or you haven't played the games. There are ghouls who are still sentient, and then there are ghouls who are what's known as feral ghouls, where they're just crazy and they attack you no matter what. Now, by the way, if you are an actual ghoul in the game, which you can be, they don't attack you, for sure. And you also have some other bonuses when you're using your ghoul perk. So I just like to shoot over here and get them rowdy, and then wipe them out. And that's the advantage of a 50 cal right there, everybody. 50 cal has a lot of ammo. This is an explosive 50 cal as well. It's an incredible tag weapon, but you can also just hold it down and wipe mobs out if you want. There's a lot of weapons that are super OP in this game where you can just one-shot all the peeps if you want. In my case, I'm not even trying, really, because you can actually see that a lot of my setup is mostly for boosting other peeps on my team. Okay, I think we got those done. Yes, we did. Okay, so now we just need to complete a daily quest, and we need to do a critical hit on a rad toad. Oh, where's a rad toad? That's a good question. Let's go see if there's some up here at Dolly Sods. Where's my Dolly Sods? There it is. Oh, somebody already over there. Somebody over there defending Dolly Sods. Sometimes there's some frogs there, which are probably already dead if he's trying to defend it. Well, maybe there'll be some in the attack. Let's go find out. Now, one of the things that they did leave in the game, sadly, is the PvP. I wish they had taken that out of the game. I think it's completely useless. It just allows people to be a-holes and doesn't really help overall, I think, or make the game any better. These are just flying mobs. I'm looking for frogs. Don't see any frogs. If I don't see any frogs, then I'm out. Now, I've also got coffee. Watch my action points over there, buddy. I use one coffee right now. You can see my character is running, but my action points are staying up. Now, if I use 2 coffees, you can use up to 3 coffees at the same time, or 3 food, 3 water at the same time, and it'll give you a boost for all 3. So I could actually have, oh, you can see it actually going up. I'm running, and my action points are going up right over there. So I'm just going to kind of run away from there and try to think of where I can find some more frogs. Frogs. Now, let's see if we got that on our list over here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me bring up my background here. Let me get my stuff going here. There we go. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? There it is. Boom. There we go. So we've got a whole bunch of notes on dailies where I can find certain things. Let's see. Did I make any notes of frogs? Now, I know there's some frogs in some events that we can go do. Sunset Field. I don't think we put frogs down. Let's go ahead and put frogs on the list. All right, chat. Name some places where some frogs are. This is going to be a fun little test. Again, feel free to let me know in the chat. Now, when I say go ahead and tell me, then it's okay to backseat game a little bit. But watch that backseat gaming, everybody. Remember, this is my 6th playthrough. I've played the game for thousands and thousands of hours, almost coming up on 2,000 hours in Fallout 76. And I don't play every single day. I play very casually in 76. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some place. I know there's a bunch of places where you can just pop in. The Sacramento Glade. Oh, but they changed that. They changed that to be the new event. What do you think, chat? Some frogs. Where are some frogs at? Lake Eloise? Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's try this one. Electrically charged Assaultron Blade or electrically charged serrated sword? Oh, that's a good question. Depends on what you're attacking, really. I would probably go with the Assaultron Blade first and see how it works out. And if it works out well... Oh, well, I know where to get some super muty guys there, but no frogs. Yes, this is the super mutant guys. I've got over here in Sundew Grove in forever. Let's go check that out. Oh, wait, there's that one along the shore edge. Oh, wait, there's that one. Let's go try this one. Now, see, this is one of the things that I find fun. Oh, yeah, these kind of overgrown forests. There's one along the edge when you're walking. Oh, see, I can see it in my head. I just got to remember the name of it. I'm terrible with names. Yes, they're down along the edge of the water. Harper's Ferry, Ransack Bunda. I cannot think of it. Up here. Only mine. Oh, I haven't gone to the exit. Oh, wait, duh. Oh, man, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Grafton. Super easy one. That should have been my first thought. Where is it? Over here. Grafton. Right here in the main Grafton area. Or actually, let's go to the train station. This way we can look for some junk while we're at the train station. There's tons of frogs right there. Grafton Station. I knew that one. Grafton Station area. There we go. We'll put that in there. There you go. Well, hey, it depends on who you're attacking and what you're trying to do with it. Some mobs are going to be resistant to that type of damage, electrical damage, and you might be better off to go like fire damage or something like that. If you're looking for an all-around weapon, then it's really, I suggest you try it, you test it out, you see how well it does. I'd make both of them. And you try this one and see how much damage it's doing, because you can turn your damage numbers on. And then I would try the other one and see how much damage numbers it's doing. That's the best way to test stuff myself.
Trading for supplies.
All right. Let's see. Any antiseptic? No. Sadly, no. Sadly, no. All right. Let's go ahead and get some frogs. Now, of course, I'm just chilling out in my my regular outfit, my Vault-Tec outfit, which is pretty cool. By the way, Fallout 76, another improvement it did over Fallout 4 is the fact that you can wear a full outfit, like I'm wearing the Vault-Tec outfit right now. the jacket and jeans, but I can still have my armor over the top and still be using my armor, which I'm using right now, but be able to actually have the outfit as well. So that's another improvement over Fallout 4. There's so many, everybody.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Well, could be worse. You could be over here getting attacked by these frogs. Now, right out here in the front, there's usually some frogs. Super muting! Get wrecked. I don't see the frogs anymore. No moss froggies. Now, normally there's a bunch of frogs here. Looks like they changed a little bit of this as well. Yeah, they, looks like they redid this whole side over here. I don't remember some of this. This used to be like there was nothing here. This used to be like all gone. They like redid a lot of this.
Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
This was all just flatlands beyond here. Huh. Well, look, I learned something new today, everybody. They redid all of that. Cool. Or maybe I just went the wrong way. Another super mini. Now, those are called floaters, and when they explode... Oh, no, it's this way. Die, evil cars! Blow them up! Is it this way? No. It was right over here. Oh, no fusion cores. Alright. It was right over here, I thought. Bunch of frogs. Let's see. Let's go over here to the school. I don't need no vets. Oh, yes, this way. This is the way. Across this thing. Where's this at? Okay, it's on the north side of Grafton. Over here by the, there we go. There's them rad toads. Blast them. Wait, I'm trying to cripple them. Oh, I got problems. I got to run away. I think I'm supposed to cripple the rad toads. Critical hit on the rad toad. Oh, no. Oh, no, I got to get my critical hits up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very rarely do I ever use VATS in 76. I typically don't. Getting shot at. Yeah, see, this is the direction it was. Yeah, this looks more like it. Yeah, it was all flattened out over here. Okay, so I just appeared from the other side. That's what it was. Again, there's nothing over here. It's all flattened out. There's not really much to check out. A little bit of this in here, like tin cans and stuff. You got this guy. He's got a marksman rifle there. But yeah, this is all just wrecked stuff. I got frog coming at me. Now, why am I running away? Well, I don't need to kill all the mobs. I'm very high level, everybody. I'm level 620 again, by the way. My last character was level 650. I deleted that character, started all over again from scratch. Why would I do that? Because I only have one character, and I only keep the one character each time I restart, and this is the 6th time I've restarted. I restarted back in April of last year. And the reason why I did that is because they went from the Bethesda launcher to the Steam launcher. They had decommissioned the Bethesda launcher. And so I wanted to get all the achievements as well as to see how the game was playing in the very beginning. And it is way better than it ever was. Way better than definitely at launch. Okay, so daily quest. Let's go back over here and get this going on. Now, right now, I'm also in group with my team. And so we're going to get in there and get it going. You don't have to worry about spelling in my chat, Master V. I'm not going to call you up. Don't worry about it. There we go. All right. Boom. Over here. Let's go ahead and see if some more of my honey showed up. Now, again, my goal is to try to get my dailies done. There we go. Now 3 more. I think we're at 9 now. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yes, we're at 9 honey. So we got to wait for 1 more honey to show up. Now, one of the things about this, by the way, is the fact that these will max out. A great example is like the purified water over here. It'll max out at 2. So that's as most it's going to ever collect at any given time. So you have to come out and clear it. And clear all of these so that it'll go ahead and keep collecting more and more resources. So good to go in there and kind of clear that stuff out. The Collectron Station, it'll collect a good amount of stuff, but I like to clear that out as well. As you saw, also there was some scrap in there that I need, and we can go ahead and scrap that. Very nice. Right over there. See if our honey shows up. Come on, honey. Okay, what else can we do while we're waiting? Now, we have a bunch of different sets that you can do. You can actually adjust all of your perk cards, which is an amazing system, as well as your actual special points themselves. You can actually have different sets for different special points, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and make sure that all my weapons are up to snuff here, and they're all repaired. Oh, this one could definitely use a little bit of repair. There we go. We'll get that going. We can also scrap weapons, of course, just like we can in Fallout 4. So we'll get rid of this railroad rifle, this smacker here, any armor that I don't need. We'll go ahead and scrap that, and that will give us resources, but also potentially give us mods that will allow us to mod that particular weapon or armor. So it's good to scrap all of that stuff. We'll put that stuff away, and then we also have some legendaries that we can go ahead and trade out. Let's see how my legendary thing is doing. I'm around 3,000 right now. I try to watch it because sometimes I start trading it and like I'm already at max, which is 6,000 by the way. A lot of this stuff I don't need. I already have better stuff than what's in there, so I just go ahead and trade those out. Nice and easy. Let's see if I put any legendaries in here that I wanted to get. No. Okay, we got a little bit of grenades we can get rid of. Now, these are the things I'm just holding on to. Notice they have Z's on them. The reason why they have Z's so they drop to the bottom alphabetically. Works both in Fallout 4 and in 76. Very, very useful technique to not accidentally put your stuff in the bank all the time or accidentally sell it, which I've also accidentally done, which totally sucks. So we'll go ahead and put all that in there. We'll sell that stuff out. We got a bunch of stuff in here we can sell as well. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this extra stuff that we don't need. We want to keep our honey, though. Let's skip that. And just sell all this other stuff. Now, I try to keep my inventory as clear as possible. Now, the cool thing is when I'm selling this stuff to the bank or to the vendor, other people can come along, and if they need some purified water or food or water or whatever it is, they can actually buy it back from the vendor, just other people in the world, which is pretty cool. They need some Comex or great Mentats, everybody. My favorite Mentats, I got the real ones right here, sent to me by Bethesda. Of course, they sent me Mentats, and I put the word grape on there. You can actually eat these, by the way. They're like mints. Very, very cool. I keep them on my desk as a reminder of the best Mentats that are out there, which are the grape ones, because it boosts your bartering as well as your charisma. So pretty awesome. I've got tons of step packs on me. Wow, why do I have so many step packs on my character? You might notice that my character's not really weighed down by the stem packs, and by those I can carry a lot of stem packs. And that's because I keep the perk cards that reduce my overall weight. Perk cards like Strong Back, which gives me more carry weight. Another great one is Traveling Pharmacy, which is the one that reduces my stem packs by 90%. You'll see I use a lot of those. My armor weighs less, which is 25% less armor, and so on. And I have a lot of those kind of items that I carry with me whenever I'm running around. So instead of needing higher amount of weight that I can carry, I have it where everything just weighs less. Very, very useful either way. Sup? What's up there, Whis? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Yes, Mentats. That's how I call them there, Genghis Cod. Yeah, instead of Mentats, Mentats. A little running joke here in the stream. I like to trigger peeps in the chat. They're like, Kevin, that's not how you say the thing. I know, it's what's fun. That's the fun part. Saying it wrong and watching people get triggered. Ah, man, I need my one more honey over there. I need my one more honey. Okay, what else can we sell off over here as well? We've got some stem packs we can get rid of. What else we got in here? Oh, a bunch of stuff. And a bunch of super stem packs in here as well. Let's put our super stem packs away. What else we got? Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff in here. Wow. Okay, let's take a bunch of this stuff out and deal with it. Okay. Oh, my goodness. We got a lot of stuff. Oh, radiation rumble. Okay. We got to stop what we're doing or bring it to an end really quickly. Whenever we see radiation rumble, everybody, I stop what I'm doing. I go to that one. It's my favorite event in the game. If you're low level, everybody, you go to radiation rumble, you get 10 levels. Easy. Make sure you bring an explosive weapon so that you can tag as many mobs. Oh, there we go. We got 1300 now. You can tag as many mobs as you can to get tons of XP. And there we go. Very nice. We'll sell some of these 10 packs as well. Hey, sorry, what's 713 divided by 8?
713 divided by 8
Oh,
is 89.125.
Okay, that's a little much. That's a little much. All right, we'll keep those 10 packs for now. And we'll put them away, though. I don't like to carry so many on me. Really unnecessary most of the time to carry more than 10 or 20 of those any given time. All right, now we're going to stop what we're doing because now my crew is ready to go ahead and do some Radiation Rumble. Let's go into Team Battle. It's going to change all of my perk cards, as you can see. Right over here, it's kind of switched them all around. And then, of course, the one I like to share is Adrenaline. This is a level 5 card. This is 5 perk points. And because my charisma is so high, I can do some of the top cards or the top card in the game and share them with my crew so they don't have to use the 5 points to get that massive 60% damage boost. Very, very useful, everybody. Now, I do ask my crew to, of course, tag them and drag them, and then we let them live for 3 to 5 seconds, and then we go ahead and wipe them out. Also, you'll see that how awesome the Fallout community is. The reason why 76 is still going, everybody, is completely the community is doing. We made it keep going. We made it keep going because we enjoy it because it's like Fallout 4 with friends. We went into it with an open mind saying, look, this is not going to be, Fallout 5. And a lot of the story of the base game sucks. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell it to you straight. It sucks. It's not great. But some of the new stuff that they came out with, like Steel Dawn, Wastelanders, all of that stuff, much better. Much better. But the whole point of the game was the fact that it's the very first vault that opens out of all the vaults. It's a prequel before all the other Fallouts. And so it's only 25 years after the bombs, so there's not really anybody around, and they're all dead. And so that's what you get. That's usually the first experience that you get when you come out of the vault. But then they came out with an update which brought a whole bunch of people back to the Wasteland and a whole bunch of people, vendors and NPCs to talk with. Now, if you notice how awesome people are, they're not starting the event yet. That they're actually waiting to start the event. I see some people, they'll come in and they'll just start it straight away. But most of the time, people will wait and let it run down to about 1 minute left and then start it from there. And that allows all the people who are in a previous event and they're trying to clear their inventories and do all of that stuff to get to the event first, and then you start it up so everybody has a chance to participate. And it's like an unwritten rule, everybody, that we didn't communicate to each other as Fallout players. We didn't have like an inter-office Vault-Tec memo or anything like that. It's just something that people naturally do. And that tells you how amazing that the Fallout community is, that they look after each other. Now, of course, you'll have some guy who's all about themselves and they'll come in and they'll start it up. You'll see it. You'll see those people from time to time. But the bulk of people, especially my crew, will literally just sit here and wait for it to run down so everybody can get to this location. So very, very cool.
It took forever to collect all these.
So let's go ahead and get this going. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Now, my job is to stay up here on the top. And then as mobs come in, I'm going to tag these mobs from this side. And then I'm going to tag the mobs from this side. And my job is actually not to kill the mobs, only to tag them and drag them into the center. And the more you hang out in the center, the more the mobs will keep going. Now, if you go stand out there, if you stand up here, you're going to slow down the spawn because the spawn comes from the sides. And what you want to do is spawn just off to the side and come running in. But if you're standing here, it's going to spawn way down at the end.
Watch your step.
Because the spawn gets pushed back based on how many players are standing by the spawn zone. So I stay way up here. I stay way up here in the center, so as many mobs can come in. We get as much XP, helps us with our season, helps us with our loot, and of course helps with our XP in general.
The rest won't.
Now, also, I am in a public group, and that public group has, I have it set to intelligence. And the reason why I have it set to intelligence, oh, I forgot to do my buffs, too. Oh, and I forgot to do my lunchbox. There we go. Let's do it. I got a lunchbox, too. Go, baby.
5 pounds of aluminum, 10 pounds of steel.
There we go. Now, great time to use your lunch boxes and your banners and all that stuff because it's actually buffing everybody, even if they're not in your group, which is awesome. And then you can say, big love, big love.
Try not to slip on the sludge piles.
All right.
Anybody can hoard tin cans. We do, but the rest won't.
And you can see a bunch of people were still clearing their inventory from the last event, and now they're running down 2. And then right about 1 minute, we're going to get this started up. Now, let's see if there's anybody else to try to get it. Now, again, you can add me, everybody. My name is Kismet. You can add me on PC. Now, I do actually have Fallout 76 on every platform, both Xbox and on PlayStation as well. But there's only one me, and I only have so much time in the day, so there's no way I'm going to finish the seasons. I can barely finish it on one platform, let alone try to do it on all 3. I wish they'd add crossplay for all the peeps on Xbox and on PlayStation, then we could all play together. That would be super fun. Hopefully one day, everybody. Hopefully one day they'll pull their head out and get that going. You like the anti-radiation umbrella hat? That does look like it's working quite well. It keeps the radiation from falling on your head. A little hard to eat popcorn, though. Let's see if you can eat that popcorn. There you go. You're eating that one. Oh, you can still eat popcorn even with your umbrella hat. I'm very impressed. All right, now it's time to talk to the lady. It's about 30 seconds down.
Bold to wander into
And then we're going to go ahead and start it up.
Okay, everyone. Today,
Because it takes about 30 seconds for it to start as well. So it kind of does the same thing.
And some up here guarding the stash on my crew. Don't expect a reward if my people go down. Their survival is a priority. And don't forget it. The ghouls don't like us messing around down there, so gather as much as possible before they overwhelm us. Let's go.
Oh, one ran right by me. Oh, there we go. Bunch of them on this side today. Again, sometimes it's hard to get a hit in because some people don't care about anybody but themselves. And what they'll do is they'll just one-shot everything. So definitely get an explosive weapon so you can tag as many mobs as you can. Now me and my crew are tagging the mobs so that everybody's getting XP in my crew. I also try to help new players. Like you can see there's a level 35, which is a fairly new player, as well as a level 18 over here. And I try not to just kill the mobs. I try to let them get a hit in because it's going to be very frustrating for new players if they can't get any XP and if they can't get any drops. So they're basically sitting here for like 10, 15 minutes and getting nothing out of it, which is not cool. But that's just the way I am. I look out for my fellow vault dwellers. Not everybody does. Some people are only out for themselves. But such is the real world, and such is Fallout as well. There you go. Go get him, Ghost Wolf. Now you can see Ghost Wolf in there. He's level 18. He's a low level. And he's going to get an absolute crazy amount of XP for this. Now again, if you got an explosive shotgun or explosive 50 cal, you can buy them. You can make them. You can craft and modify weapons you already have. You can even put legendaries on them as well, which is pretty cool. Whoa, look out. Now the gas is coming in. I'm making this look easy, everybody, because that's because me and my crew are attacking them all. And you'll see that my crew does the same thing, everybody. They don't one-shot. They're just tagging like this. And I have it set to low damage on purpose. I mean, I could, just like anybody else, everybody, I can go get the meta set and one-shot all the mobs. But I don't think it's very useful for the community as a whole. Because here's the thing, if I tag the one, and I get the XP, well then that's just 1 times the loot, right? But if I let my crew get all the loot, which if they're nearby and I kill something or just tag something, they'll get that loot. But if I let everybody get the loot, guess what? Now I have 24 times the loot because everybody gets their own individual loot. So there's real no reason to one-shot the mobs because all you're doing is taking away loot and XP from everybody else nearby. It's only a selfish thing to do. I mean, when you're alone, solo, running around, and a bunch of mobs in your way, blast them. It's okay. But when you're in an event, that's when I ask my team not to do that, not to just insta-kill all the stuff. That's for sure. Because then, man, it's a lot of loot, everybody. It's like 24 times the loot, 24 times the legendary, 24 times the XP. If you just let everybody get some tags in, for sure. Oh, okay. Action back here. Now, another great thing about the explosive weapon is that I can shoot around corners. And you're like, well, Kismet, how can you shoot around corners? Well, when I hit stuff with the explosive effect, like if I hit the wall right here, it's going to actually be like an AoE, and it's going to hit stuff around the corner there as well. Now, Rotisserie G is running down there getting all the ore that you need to up the reward level as well. Sometimes the mobs get off to the side as well. Usually this side has the most mobs, by the way. But occasionally, you'll have mobs, tons of mobs on this side, like it did at the very beginning. But I find that this side usually stalls out. And this side's the one with the most mobs. Especially when people are running out there. Now you got to run out there to collect the ore. But it's just when they're standing out there, it slows down the spawn. Which I never do. I don't stand out there. I just try to get as much XP. You see, look there, I got it. More XP there. And this one's just nothing but chaos. Just tons of mobs coming. Oh, Deathclaw. Tons of mobs coming in. Just getting into all sorts of trouble. Oh yeah, here comes some. Yeah, see how I'm hitting them around the corner before they even come out of there. Pretty awesome. 2 minutes left. Oh, I should have turned my boost on. Forgot to turn my boost on. I'm going to turn it on right now. There's a little option up here. You can go into your season, and you can hit M, and you can use your boost. So I'm going to do that right now. And so now I'm going to get boosted for all of this as well. So every time I finish that thing, it's going to boost my score, which is my season stuff. I highly recommend getting those boosts. They're part of the actual season itself. You don't have to buy them. Though you can buy them if you want. Your game, you do what you want. For me, I like to just get them all through the seasons and use them wisely. Like I'll use it today at this time around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Then tomorrow when I log in, it'll still be running because it runs for 24 hours. And so not only will it boost my dailies today, it'll also boost my ones tomorrow, which is pretty awesome. Or boost any events that I'm doing as well. Boost any of the XP, because once you get to a certain amount of XP, you'll get that repeatable that you can do every day. $30 seconds left. Maybe one more round of mobs. Bunch in the back.
Keep going. long as we have to.
Oh, there it is. Rig 19 achieved. And there we go. See, I got this right here, which is the score challenge for 10,000 XP. And then that's actually boosted on top of that. And I hit level 621 again. Okay, now at this point,
Been to Crater much?
what I do is I'll actually walk out here and see if there's any other mobs. I'll just shoot down the way. Try to drag any further mobs that might be down there. And then the same thing on this side. I'll run out here and just see if I can tag any mobs that are down there. And then around the corner here. And so on. Now, they added it specifically for this particular thing. They added what's known as AoE looting, everybody. It used to take longer to loot this event than it actually did to do the event. But now they have the wonderful take all. And what it will do is it'll go ahead and, boom, loot all of that. It just looted everything on this whole entire side to a certain distance and also to a certain amount. Now that we've looted this side, we can go ahead and walk to the other side. You see I'm overburdened, I'm walking slower. And we can see how far that actual loot goes, all the way up to about right here. And then I can go ahead and AoE loot all of this side. That is a cool feature, everybody. Only in Fallout 76, by the way, unless you add mods to Fallout 4. But very, very cool. Also, a very, very awesome option that they added. Now my character is overburdened, so we're going to need to go in and clear some of his inventory. Now, the easiest way to clear your inventory, if you just grab everything like I do, is to actually scrap your junk. Scrapping your junk is the best way to help manage your resources straight away. So we go in here, weapons, scrap all junk right here with T. We say boom, like that, and it went from 365 down to 436. So we lost about 100, which was good. Now, we also probably had picked up some weapons, like a minigun. We can scrap those here in the bench. And also look to see if there's anything else that we can scrap. Now, another cool thing that they did, that they added to the game, is the fact that they added the stash over here. Now, if you're overwhelmed with legendaries like I am right now, you can go ahead and put some of these legendaries away into your stash. It's mainly what I use my stash for, is to hold these kind of things, just to kind of get them out of my inventory. Now you can see I'm down to 350 out of 365, and now I can quick travel. So a great addition, both the AoE looting and also putting the stashes by the events so people can help empty their inventory. Now, if you notice, I didn't completely empty my inventory, and the reason why I didn't do that is because I'm just going to go back to my base, which I typically do after events, and then I have all of the workbenches that I might need for scrapping and storing and all of that stuff in one location. Oh, there we go, Rig 21, very nice. Starting to get it going on, everybody. Now, I've been slacking on my season. I also forgot to do my buffs over here. I have a bunch of various different buffs that I can just go ahead and click right over here. Let's get out the power armor as well. And those are instant buffs, which makes them super awesome. This one right here is luck, intelligence, and charisma right here. And this one over here is perception and agility. This one's not an instant buff. This one over here, I have to kind of play pinball for like 15 seconds or so. It's usually, I find, 2 rounds of the little pinball down here. And then you'll see it pop up there, both +2 perception and +2 agility. So this actually gives you 2 stat buffs right there. And just in those few seconds you saw, I got +2 to 5 different stats, just like that, which is pretty awesome. I've also got this. By the way, this thing triggers this over here. It actually doesn't do any damage, but because when you go through the radiation arch, it makes a noise. It makes it think like you're taking damage from this thing, but you're really not. It's an illusion. It's a funny little illusion that I do. So now we've got our rested bonus. We've got all of our stat bonuses over here. You can see +2 agility, intelligence, charisma. You can see we also have a bunch of buffs from all of those lunch boxes and all the scout stuff. So now we are ready for some serious events up in here. I also have 117 level ups to do eventually. I don't really need to do it because I have all the things that I need for right now. The one thing I need to do, though, is I need to go ahead and jump over here and talk to my buddy Sweetwater over here. and get my dailies done, and then we got it going. Oh, you got 11 retweets. Oh, let's double it up for those retweets. There, Dr. J or Foggy, feel free to put 4,000 cash for everybody in the chat for crushing those retweets. There you go. I was sharing a card. Right now I'm sharing a card. Yeah, five cards. Shows it right there. Oh, wait, let's go this way. So you can see I've shared a card right there. I don't know. I was in the right set. I was sharing my adrenaline card. Dee-lee-lee.
Welcome back, friend. I am afraid I'm short of honey, and you've demonstrated a refreshing competence in the past. Perhaps you could assist.
Yeah, it didn't work there, Foggy. I don't know what is it that it actually says. Let me put 1,000 in the cap. Add points all. That was right. Why did yours not work? Oh, I bet you something going on here. Hold on, let me check. Oh, you have the ability to do it. You should have the ability to do it there, Foggy. I tried again. No, 4,000 is the right value. Add points. Exclamation, add points all. 4,000. I just do it again. Did he add an extra space? Oh, oh yeah, if you put a space in the beginning. That's probably why. Yeah, try it again. No space this time, Foggy. Let's get you some honey then.
Excellent.
All right.
The forest, I expect, is teeming.
All right, I'm just going to skip his dialogue. Then what happens with these quests in Fallout 76, everybody, is you do have to wait a little bit for the quest to kind of update. And so it can be a little annoying when it takes a while to update. You can also go in and double check that your daily is working. Let's see, I forget what the name of the daily is. Strange Brew. There we go. So deliver honey to Sweetwater. So you want to make sure that it says deliver the honey. And then I can, because I already have the honey from my camp, and then I can just give it to him.
Oh, delightful.
And there we go. That's how easy it is to get a daily done, everybody. Especially if you're already generating that stuff at your camp. Now remember, I have my booster on now. So that means that I'm actually doubling up on a lot of this, these events that we're doing as well. And so there we go. So we got our dailies done. Very awesome. Now, normally I try to offset. I totally forgot this week to offset my start time on Wednesdays to 4 p.m. Normally I offset on Wednesday just so I can start and then use my boost right away so I can do all my dailies with my boost on. But I totally forgot today. I'll try to remember next week. I'll try to remember. We'll see. Okay, back to it. Now, again, at certain times, you have at the top of the hour, you're going to have an event, and then you're going to have it every 20 minutes. So at 20 minutes after, 40 minutes after, and then 20 minutes later again, which is going to be the top of the hour, and then it just repeats. So right now, we have an event called Beasts of Burden, which is like a escort event. So let's go ahead and get our power armor out here. There it is. Oh, I forgot to trade out my legendaries. Let me go ahead and trade any other legendaries that I might have on me. Now, you got to be careful when you're trading out your legendaries that you don't accidentally trade out something that you're using, which I have accidentally done before. I've also accidentally sold all of my normal armor, which really sucks. But again, by the time you finish one event, another event is usually coming up right away. A fantastic way to level up quickly, by the way, is just to get in a random group, because you can join random groups in the game, or bring in your friends, either way. And then you can just do all of these events. And every event just gives you massive ton of XP, a little bit of cash, and of course you're also earning rewards for finishing those events, like different patterns, which will help you basically build up your characters. Like it might be a mod, it might be something for your camp, all of that kind of stuff will be available. Oh, I gotta say hello to Rotisserie G. Hey, Rotisserie G. I forgot to say live over on Discord as well. My bad, my bad. So we're going to try to get into some events here. And of course, the more events that we attend, the more general loot we're going to get, and XP as well. Oh, this is this one. This is the other Beast of Burden. I forgot. This actually is a new one. A new event that they redid. I actually really like this one. So again, I do the same thing here. I just tag them and drag them. I use my VATS just to find the mobs as well, as opposed to using it to critical them and all of that.
Get back.
Just keep hitting Q, tag them like that, and let someone else shoot them. So the mobs are getting killed really quickly. Here's what you do. You just hit Q for your VATS, and then you can cut back out again. Oh no, Rock Me Amadeus died. Somebody did rock Amadeus. Oh, you're gonna falter. I can tell already. I can tell already. Now again, I just tag them, let them shoot at me. It's okay, I got plenty of stem packs, and I'm also in power armor, so I can absorb a lot of that damage. And then I let other people shoot them. Now what they're doing right now is they're loading up the Brahmin with a bunch of cargo. And I usually am what I call a event slacker, where I just kind of sit around, and if I see the mobs are not being killed, by the way, I'll just wipe them out after a while. Because then they'll respawn, and people will get that respawn as well. What I do is I kind of let everybody else do the event, especially if you're not familiar with how to do the event and what you're supposed to be doing in the event. Just let all the veterans do it, and then you get all the rewards. Just shoot the mobs. Just shoot the mobs so you're getting that XP. It's weird that nobody's shooting the guy. Nobody's tagging the mobs at all.
Great. Mona Lisa's fully loaded. Let's hit the road and get out of here.
There we go again. Got that XP one.
What the hell is that thing? It's huge. I can see him from here. Kill it before it, comes this way.
Yeah, there it is, the big turtle. Now what you got to do is you got to get in here so you can actually get to the mob, and then I just AoE loot. Like that. I actually got some Hellcat armor there. And then I kind of walk around and look for any other loot. Now because I have Fallout First, which I highly recommend, especially when there's a season on, you can actually pull up your tent here. So I can just kind of walk away from the event area. You can't put it down in the event area. Some events you can put it fairly close. But other events, you have to walk a pretty good distance. By the way, if you notice, it also is removing the trees and cool stuff. That's an exclusive thing to Fallout 76, where it'll actually remove some of the terrain, the bushes and things, which I think is super cool. But it looks like I'm walking toward an event area. But eventually I'll get to an area where it'll turn green, and once it turns green, I can put it down. Apparently not. Apparently... there's nowhere close right here on this one. Still in an event area. Let's take it out. And then again, we'll bring up our thing, and then we'll try it again. Nope. What the heck? Apparently, the survival tent does not want to go down today. Normally, this is way far out here. Is the survival tent bugged? Oh, there it goes. No, it's just really far away. I was like, wow, that is really far. Normally, you don't have to go that far to do it. But this particular this particular tent has all the different things in it. So it has the Fallout First scrap box, the ammo box. So I can put a bunch of ammo away there as well. And then it also has the stash. It has the weapons workbench where I can just go ahead and scrap everything. And that's what I do. I'm a super looter. I loot it all. I loot every last bit. And then over here, scrap all of that stuff again, because I could get patterns from that, for mods for that particular thing. Plus, of course, I'm getting all of those resources. And you can see just from those weapons, I got all of this. Okay? Very, very useful. So scrap and store all of that. It'll put that away in my scrap box. And again, in Fallout First, your scrap box is infinite storage, and so is your ammo box. Has unlimited storage in there. And we could cook some stuff on the grill if we wanted to. But we'd have to get out of our power armor. And you can also sleep over here, too, if you want to rest and heal your character if you don't have any stim packs or other items, or if you just don't feel like using your stim packs. Whatever floats your boat. And so we've got about another 10 minutes till another event comes up. And then we're also going to play another fun game as well, everybody, coming up here in about 30 minutes. We're going to play a wonderful game called Planet Crafter, which has gone release. We're going to definitely check that out. Hey, Raz coming in, bringing in that Kismet love train. Let's show up some love in the chat, everybody. 78 months of sub love. Appreciate you, Raz. How you doing today? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Also, Stinky Cheese Man's got a question in there. It says, Kismet, have you finished watching the Fallout TV show yet? I absolutely have. On day one, I binge watched that whole thing. You think I wouldn't binge watch that? As a huge Fallout fan, I watched it so no one could spoil it for me. I watched the whole thing for 8 hours straight. Boom. And it is awesome. It is incredibly good. Of any of the game adaptations to get right, everybody, I'm so glad they got my favorite right. Which Fallout is my favorite game series, everybody. Very, very cool. Not my favorite game, but my favorite game series of all time. My favorite game of all time is actually Ultima 4. And you're like, Kismet, what the heck? Why Ultima 4? That's an old game. Well, it's the reason why we have Fallout today, everybody. It's the grandpapa of all RPGs. It's the very first modern RPG game that started it all, like questing and building up your what's known as your virtues in those days, which are a lot like your special points here in Fallout. And of course, that was a long time ago on the Apple II, everybody, way back in the day. In the 80s. Very, very cool. All right, let's pick this up and let's go ahead and go into repair mode. Let's see if we need to repair any of our weapons. Nope, looking good. Let's go ahead and again trade out. I think I put some legendaries in my thing. Now again, in the in-between time, that's the perfect time to go in and clean out your inventory, because your inventory is going to get full fast. So trade out these legendary weapons you don't need. Legendary weapons, armor, stuff of that nature. Also over here, I've got the ability to do smelting. Now, smelting allows you to take stuff like aluminum and coal and all of that, and you're like, well, that's obvious, Kismet. One of the things that's not obvious in the game is the fact that you can actually smelt down rotten food. So if you have some spoiled meat in this case, which I have 473, you can go in and smelt that down, and it's going to give you a bunch of fertilizer instead. Now, also, you hear that noise. That means it actually doubled up on that as well. And that's because I have my special perk, which does it right there, which I turned on because I switched my set. And that is called, oops, missed it. That is called Super Duper, one of the greatest crafting things in any Fallout, by the way. 30% chance that you're going to double up any results that you do. Look, it did it again. That you're going to double it up. And I feel like it procs way more than 30%. It goes off a lot. Procking, by the way, means that it works, that it does the thing, right? Because there's a certain percentage of that chance that it's going to do it. Okay, so we took all our legendaries out of there. We're going to go ahead and put it in the legendary exchange. They really massively improved the legendary exchange. They added a lot more points you can do, up to 6,000 now. So very, very useful. We're going to go ahead and trade all these in here because I don't need any of them. But you never know. You might find a good weapon that you might like, and then you can modify. You can even add legendaries and change the legendaries. And, of course, modify all of the different specs on it, whether you want a scope on it or whatever. Or you might want to have thicker armor or heavier armor or armor that does against radiation, or all of those kind of combinations are there for you to unlock. Now, of course, you unlock them by scrapping ones that you don't need and then unlocking those mods or finding recipes for those particular mods as well. Speaking of recipes, let's see if I got any new recipes. Oh, I do. I got a Ogwa Hunter outfit. Oh, Turtle Hunter outfit. Awesome. I love getting new patterns. Right? It's pretty rare I get new patterns at where I'm at, but it happens from time to time. I need some more camera film, too. Where's my camera film? Oh, I'm all out. I got one left of my camera film. Oh, we got to make some camera film. Ammo over here. I can't even remember where that is. Camera. Yeah, camera film. Now, I only need to make one. It's going to make 21. Plus, if it doubles up, it'll make 42. The Super Duper is awesome when you're making ammo because, say you're going to make 100 ammo, right? And then it's going to double it, give you 200. Then what you do is you also turn on your ammo boosting perk, which is right over here somewhere. Where's my ammo booster? Ammo Smith right there. So I produce 80% more. So say the original is 100. We'll just call it 200 just to make it easy math. Then I'm making 200. Then I use the Super Duper to double that. So now I'm making 400 ammo from the same amount of resources. Now on top of that, you can also get a legendary perk that does it right over here, Ammo Factory. You can actually produce another 150% on top of all those other ones. They all stack on top of each other, by the way. And so this is one of the ones I would do very early on. You can see that I have mine at 4-star over there. By the way, if you do level these up, they do stay leveled up. Even if you take them off, you can see I currently have them off of my legendaries. This is my current legendary setup, Master Infiltrator, which is my favorite perk in the game. And then, of course, boost to every single one of my various stats here. Of course, to Perception, to Luck, to Agility, to Endurance, and Strength. And if you think about this, everybody, this is 5, this is 10, 15, 20, 25 more perk points. So that means 25 more points across the whole thing, which means I can put a lot more cards on, which is why I have such a large card set. Because I have an additional 25 perk points. And you unlock these, the higher level you get. I think the last one's like level 300. So when you get to 300, you'll have them all unlocked. By the way, if you do a new playthrough, if you unlock it, it's unlocked for all your other characters as well. You can have up to 5 separate characters in Fallout 76. So very, very cool. I think there you go. So it affects your whole entire thing, so you can do it on new characters, and automatically all your legendaries would be unlocked. How do I know? Because this is my 6th time playing through, and I've got to level 300 before. In fact, my last character was level 650. And so it basically, when I created a new character, this particular character, all the legendary slots were already unlocked, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool at the very beginning. Hi there, Raz. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Look at all that love for you in the chat. Look at that love. Look at that love. 1,000 Kids Cats for showing love to peeps in the chat. Yes, they did a really good job. It's a true to the game. It does. It has the vibe of Fallout, which is not easy to do. You could have went cheesy and went, fan fiction route, but they didn't. They went hardcore, heavy budget, made everything look just beautiful, like Game of Thrones level budget. Amazing, amazing. Mortuno coming in, showed some love. Are those legendary perks account bound, or do you level them? Oh, look at that. I answered your question before I even saw it. That's a Kismet moment right there. That's a Kismet moment. I answered that question for you, Los Tuervo. There you go. Without even seeing it. Rotisserie G coming in, showing that love. Okay, we got another event coming up. How many more minutes? We got 2 more minutes before that's up. Now, again, your whole thing is you try to, clear your inventory, get everything going. Now, another thing that's going to weigh you down, everybody, is a lot of food and drink. You're going to end up with a lot of that. So you either want to sell it to the vendor. That's what I try to do. I try to max the vendor out every single day I come in. There's also the ability to sell to other players, which is actually how you make your most money. Now, me, I don't really care about cash because I'm the Wasteland Tycoon. I make an infinite amount of money, everybody. I've made literally trillions in Fallout, probably more now. I stopped counting after trillions, but I go ahead and just keep selling this random stuff that I'm picking up to the bank. So, glowing blood, great example. Look at that, 752. I got too much of that. I can't even sell all of that. Let's crank that down a little bit. There we go. Now we're down to 45. Let's say 4 more. I'm just guessing. There we go. Now we can just keep selling a little bit. There we go. Now we're down to 5. So what can we sell for 5? Let's see. Now, I also have a perk that helps me sell for higher. I also have very high charisma that helps me sell for a higher amount. Now, you see I'm using my bobby pins. I have 363 of them. Ooh, safe and sound. Oh, that's a good one. That's a newer one as well. So I just maxed out the vendor. So now the vendor has nothing, no caps left. Now, the problem with the vendor in 76 versus Fallout 4 is the vendor only gives you 10% of the value. So if you buy something, say it's worth 5,000, well, it's only going to give you like 1,000 worth, right? Or roughly 1,000, right around 1,300. So it's not going to give you the full amount. Now, when you're playing Fallout 4, if you buy something for 10,000, the vendor will then have 10,000 caps, and then you can trade something else and try to get your caps back again. And you're going to see me do that this week in my brand new Fallout Dark Wanderer run that we're going to do starting in the next gen update. That was going to be super fun, everybody. We're going to start that either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night, depending on when it drops. And the second that drops, we're going to completely override the stream, of course, and get that going on. That's for sure. Let's put some of this stuff away here. We're going to do all of these boosts here in a second. Oh, we got a magazine there. We're just going to use that. We'll put all this stuff away to sell this tomorrow. There we go. And Astounding Tales we'll just go ahead and use. Boom, there we go. And then I've got a bunch of buffs. I've got Canned Meat Stew, which is going to give me more XP. I got Carry Weight Boosters, going to allow me to carry more. Sweetwater Special Blend over here, more perception, right? So again, you can really stack a lot of stats, everybody. Now remember, some of these only last, 10, 20 minutes or whatever. Some of them last an hour. Some of them last 2-3 hours, like Kindred Spirit. And again, before I leave my camp, I like to just hit those 3 because those are instant. And then we're going to go out here. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to get back in my power armor right over there. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my team battle. And then in this case, they don't really need healing. So if it was healing, I would go team medic if they're going to get really hit a lot. Or I would go adrenaline, so they're doing a lot more damage. And that's really what I want them to get for right now. Yes, they do reset to 1 star, but you do have all your legendary slots from the very beginning. So that means that right at the very beginning, you could go ahead and go in and start putting your perk cards in there. So at the beginning, if you go ahead and look at it, you get +1 agility, right? So at the beginning of a new playthrough, if you did exactly what I did, you would have +1 perception, +1 luck, +1 agility, +1 endurance, and +1 strength. At the very beginning, level 1, boom, you'd be off and running, that's for sure. That's what I did in this playthrough. It was very fun. Very fun. Now, again, my first playthrough, obviously, when they brought legendaries in much later, I think it was like 3rd playthrough I was on. When they brought it in, of course, I had to start from scratch and start with just a few legendary slots and then try to unlock the other ones, which is very fun. I enjoy the game mainly because of the teamwork stuff. That's my favorite thing to do. And we do, again, play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, let me get in here and start helping out my crew. We got to get over here and see what's up with what's up. We're going to get up here. And, oh, I always forget I got my jetpack now. I could just jetpack up here, maybe. Oh, nope, not this time. I like to use my my coffee, which allows me to jetpack pretty well.
3 minutes to start it. I'm just waiting to see if anyone else turns up.
And then, see, I can get up here on the side and then try to jetpack some more. To get up here. Oh. Oh, almost had it. Fail. Try it again. Try to get up on one of these speakers. Again, you see my thing over there. Now, again, I can use multiple. See how I just all of a sudden jump my action points over there? That's because I'm using multiple of the... so difficult sometimes to get on those. I'm using multiple of the coffee. Get up there. Oh, the jetpack in 76 is terrible, everybody. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. It's absolutely awful. You have to kind of work around the shortcomings of it. Try to get on one of them speakers. And see, he was, Rotisserie G was just talking about the fact that he was waiting for people to show up. There we go. All right, now I'm up on the speaker. That wasn't easy. In fact, I want to actually get over on one of these speakers. There we go, so I can see Maybe I want to be on this side. Or I just get up on the top. Okay, that works for me too. Okay, that's even easier. Okay, so now I'm way up here on the top so I can tag and drag these mobs. And again, my team waits for the timer to run down just in case other people show up. Usually within the last minute or two. Sometimes we'll start it at 2 minutes if it has a long kind of startup time. Great example is Moonshine Jamboree. Has a long startup time, so we'll just start it because it's like another 30 seconds or a minute that it takes to start up. But usually about 2 minutes to about a minute, we'll wait for the things. This way the maximum amount of people can show up and get the maximum amount of loot. Just something solid that we do for our fellow vault dwellers. Now, again, we got an action-packed week this week, everybody. If you didn't see my updated schedule, you can check it out on all my social media. I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat for you. Over here, boom, there we go. You can go ahead and check that out up on there. But we've got Planet Crafter coming up here at the top of the hour. And then tomorrow, of course, we got the next gen. So we're going to play a little bit of 76 until the next gen comes out. Whether it comes out during the day or the nighttime, we don't know because it didn't say specifically when it was going to drop. But I have actually uninstalled Fallout 4. I've deleted all my previous playthroughs. I've uninstalled Fallout 4, and I'm going to install it from scratch. This way we don't have any problems. Oh, here we go.
The repeller thingamajig Barry sent over was supposed to keep them away, but broke and had the opposite effect.
I think it's just me and my crew here. Oh, here comes somebody new. All right. I don't like to just insta-kill mobs if there's anybody else here. Like this dude right here, he could actually join our party and be pretty silent.
Grounds look clear. Hopefully there ain't much damage.
Now, what I could also do, by the way, everybody, is share other cards. Since I have such high stuff, like great example, inspirational, so everybody's getting 15% more XP. I would imagine most people have that on, but that allows me to share that card. You can also see that Luck of the Draw is being shared, and then also the other one, which I've already forgotten. Luck of the Draw here, and then also Sturdy Frame, which actually I already have on, but I can take it off and then put another one on if I wanted to. And the Luck of the Job, chance the weapon will greatly repair itself when hitting the enemy, which is pretty awesome. Now, I actually don't have to hit any of the mobs if I don't want to. I can just stand here. I can just AFK. And, of course, you can AFK for about 25 minutes in-game before it kicks you from the game. So you could, in theory, come over here to this thing, stand up here on the top where the mobs can't hit you. Well, they can't hit you easily. And then just AFK, go make yourself a sandwich and come back in about 10 minutes and boom. Or in this case, about 5 minutes. And you get credit for the whole thing. Of course, you're not going to get the XP for killing the mobs, though. And if it's only you here, then the event's not going to get done. You definitely need to make sure somebody's out there doing the event. There we go. Ladies running in. I don't think I've ever noticed that lady running in before.
Just a few left now.
Working that terminal. I don't think I've ever noticed her working that terminal before. That's funny. My light on. You see some more people are showing up. Trying to get some loot. Oh, it knocked me off the top. I knew that was coming.
What the hell? It broke again? Oh, and it's attracting critters.
Here we go.
Please help protect the generator while the man tries to get those repellers doohickeys working again.
Now, one of the things this particular thing does is the fact that it has this shockwave that happens at the end of each thing, and it will knock you off the side of stuff. So keep that in mind. What up, lady? Clyde. that a dude? That's a dude. That's Clyde. Clyde sucks at his job, by the way. He sucks at it really bad. His job is to deal with the thing.
What the heck? The juice must have been turned up too high.
Yeah, Clyde, stop sucking. Stop sucking at your job. So he's got the thing turned up too high, so it keeps attracting all these mobs. And what he's really trying to do is repel the mobs. Let's see, it's going to hit me with a shockwave.
Clyde, I think it's getting worse, not better. You gotta hurry.
It's a good spot up here. I think I've ever stood up here before. Oh, there's some rad toads. Got a critical strike. That was a good spot. Great place to tag all the mobs.
Clyde, no pressure, but we're all counting on you. Clyde, hurry. Not sure how long we can hold them off.
Yeah, Clyde, hurry. All right, next wave is up. Now, the problem is I keep having to do this over and over again, which means Clyde just keeps sucking at his job over and over again. Look out, mob's coming in. Tag him and drag him.
It's definitely getting worse, all right. Oh, no. Clyde, hurry. That big thing is back. It's looking mighty hungry. Don't stop now. Shoot that thing.
Look out! This is really cool, everybody. It's called the Blue Devil. Really cool addition to the Fallout universe. He hits hard too, so look out. Whoa, speaking of, Tardis.
Carries a piece of my mind when I see him next.
Crazy mayhem! I love it! Oh, here we go! Outlaw Vader bringing in that love, everybody. Say good afternoon. Show some love in the chat, everybody. I told you it was going to be action-packed this week. Holy moly! Lots of stuff going on. Rad Scorpion, get away from me! Use my jetpack. Whoa, a bunch of Yaguais coming in. You've seen the TV show, you can see how scary those are. Whoa, more love coming in. Look out, we got Love Train Conductor getting their Vault 33 bag in Fallout 76 for that gifted sub there to Tree Manifesto. Congrats on your Vault 33 backpack. Now again, everybody, for those who would like to get the backpack, the only way you can get it in Fallout 76 is to do a gifted sub, or you can sub to the channel, either way. For the first time, I suggest using a gifted sub, because that not only shows you some love, but also shows some other people some love. Very, very cool way of doing it.
You got this juice turned too high, Clyde. Those secrets
Tardis
like
still
the
looks
punch.
like he's down.
At least our noggin.
Woo! That was some action right there, everybody.
Anyway,
Nice.
hope the reward is enough. You really saved our behinds. Be sure to come on back once we clean things up.
Yeah, I'll come back and watch Clyde be a complete useless fool at his job. Clyde, you suck at your job. I'm just saying. You suck at your job. I like the mustache. If you know how to rock a good mustache, you suck at your job. You got the one job. Make it where it doesn't attract the mobs, where it repels the mobs instead. I'm just saying. He continues to suck at his job every single day. So there we go. All right, we got one more event coming up at the top of the hour. We got 5 more minutes. Let's go ahead and clear some of this stuff. Get this going on, and then we're going to play some Planet Crafter. Then we're going to take a little break, and we're going to do some things and some stuff and some things. Speaking of something I need to do, I need to get that ready for Planet Crafter. I need to do some stuff. Over here, let's see. Go right here. And do this. Over to there. Nope. Nope, fail. Fail. Hold on a second, everybody. I got to press some buttons and flip some switches. I forgot to do that earlier. There we go. All right. Awesome. Awesome. And boom. There we go. We're back. Okay, so we got 5 more minutes. So we got to clear some stuff. Again, every time I sweep through, since it doesn't really matter, I can just keep hitting these. Super easy, quick.
Nice place. Never was much of a builder myself.
I love that the Fallout TV show explains why you're so overburdened and how you can carry so much stuff. It's your companion carrying all your stuff around. It's pretty awesome. Blue Chrono's coming in. How's going today in 76? Going awesome. I'm having a great time. Let's see. Sometimes the quad, the gauze minigun with 25% damage when aiming is all you need. Exactly. Exactly, Rotisserie G. The quad, the gauze gun is crazy. Any kind of gauze gun. I just started playing 76 for the first time a couple days ago. Well, awesome, Blue Chronos. Well, hey, if you ever need any stuff, feel free to go ahead and add me if you're playing on PC, but definitely look for these donation boxes. These are here because of the community. Everybody, community will go around and just give out a bunch of stuff to peeps to help them get started in the game. And so if you want to come join in 76, look for these. You're going to find them right outside the vault, and you'll find them all over at different train stations. And whatnot, where you can get free stuff. I put a lot of stuff in those boxes for new players, and also players who, experienced players. They might be patterns, or they might be loot, or whatnot. Extra things that I have for them to go ahead and grab. Okay, let's actually go in and take a look at our season here real quick while we got a minute, and let's see if I'm in the next level of the season yet. Let's see. We got this. I need rank 22 to get to this page. Okay, so they've changed the way that the seasons are. I actually like the older way. I thought it was much cooler because it had like a theme and a board and all of that. I thought that was much cooler. But instead of getting just your score points, now you get tickets. And you use those tickets to open up stuff in the season. Now, it's kind of cooler because you can just pick whatever you want. Now, me, I'm just keeping my tickets till the end and just getting the things that I want. Like here in the previous one, I got score booster. I got 3 score boosters. So that means that right now I've got a score booster going so that I can actually get more score every single time. So right now I'm at 30% as opposed to being down at like 10% where I was. I went and also got atoms right over here. So I can use those atoms for buying stuff in the atom shop. As well as did the same thing over here. Atoms, gold bullion. And of course, I had to get the surfboards because the surfboards are cool. And so the next thing I'll get again, atoms again, and then some stamps, which is another currency in the game that you can get stuff. Also behind me here, you can see there's some legendary scrit right here. If you need ultrasite scrap, you can get that one as well. But I would just get the ones that are the currencies first. And then as we, of course, get to level 30, then we'll be able to get another score boost right there. We got some re-rollers we can get. And of course, 5,000 caps. That's a really good one. And then, again, same thing. More score boosters, more atoms. And so I'm really behind on this particular season. I'm way, way behind this season. But that's okay because I know the trick. And that's to use your score booster today, way after the reset. And then when I log in tomorrow, I can go ahead and get that done. And then have 2 days worth of score boosting. And that's why my title says score boosting day 1, and then we'll score boost day 2. There we go. You can add me as a friend. I don't add other people as a friend because it's tough. But I see somebody's asking me to be a friend. Are you Mike? Are you Mike X92? Now you have to say, hey, Kismet, that's me. I'm such and such person in the chat, or I'm not going to know. Oh, there we go. All right, I'll add you. Now, I'll give you one chance to be awesome. So feel free to come join us. Jump on in. We play 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays with my crew most of the time, unless my IRL gets in the way. You know how it goes. Oh, load bearing. Oh, that's a great one. You know how it goes. You know, IRL always getting in the middle of your game time, right? All right, so team battle. And we're going to do one more today. Then we're going to switch over to some Planet Crafter, and I got to try to figure out how I'm going to do that on my other platforms here. I'm probably going to have to stop my YouTube and get it going again. Oh, and I answered your question there, old man game. Yes, I have played, this is my 6th character. Yes. Yeah, 650 videos is a lot to check. Yes, great question, by the way. Great question. I appreciate that question over there. This is my 6th playthrough of Fallout 76. I've played it since the Xbox beta way long ago when it first came out, which is the first time you can play Fallout 76 unless you're a part of the, you know, Bethesda themselves. And so I bought a Fallout 76 Xbox just to play the beta. And I've used it barely since. I usually play on PC. As well as I also bought it for Fallout 76 for PlayStation. So I do have it on all platforms. Now, I do have 2 characters over there. I have a character on Xbox and a character on, I guess I could count that as 6, 7, 8 characters, but I really didn't finish the games on those. But I played through 6 times, and I've deleted my character every single time. And that means you delete all your XP. You delete all your weapons. You delete all your reputation. You delete all of your recipes. You start again from absolute scratch. Now, of course, if you have unlocked your legendary perks, well then, you know, of course, you start with those in there. Oh, let me get over here to load bearing. And you start with all of those, but you are starting again from absolute scratch. Now, if you bought anything from the Atomic Shop, you still get all of that stuff. That stuff you get to keep, which is pretty cool. But all of your resources, all of your loot, all gone. Start again. My last character was level 650, and I deleted them because, again, we went from the Bethesda launcher to the Steam launcher. When you go over there, I'd be much more motivated to play my primary character if I didn't have another one to fall back on. Now, you can have up to 5 characters. You don't have to be crazy like me and start over every single time. What up? Guess we're playing jumping. Every time he jumps, I'm going to jump. Jump. I can wave at him, too. Hello. One of the coolest things I think they did in Fallout 76, everybody, is the emote wheel. They absolutely nailed that emote wheel, man. It is so incredibly good. So I'm just hanging out here. So, yes, I have played through 6 times, restarted every single time. There you go. Do you know which video starts the latest playthrough? I usually call the title new playthrough. So I would say it was in April. I could probably look it up over here because I have the ability to do that. Let's see. I got to find it over here. I'd have to open it into a new tab. There we go. All right, let's take a quick look. Let's see. It'd be Fallout 76 new playthrough. Oh, actually, it doesn't come up under that name. Playthrough. Fallout 76 new. Probably not in that order. Let's see. New year. Maybe I can just search for new playthrough. Of course, I play a lot of various games, so it's going to be tough. Let's see. I'm just going to say show all. Now, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the list of my my stuff. Man, it's definitely back in April. That is a good question. And again, normally I also tag it with what game I'm playing. Let's just look for Fallout 76, and let's just go, see if I can find it by date. Yeah, back in 2018. Oh, it's Fallout 4, back in 2018. It says new playthrough of Fallout 4. Let's see. April of last year. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. November, September. I'll find it for you. I got a minute anyway before they start this event up. Now, sometimes I love to be an event slacker where I just totally just stand around and let them do all the work. Let's see. Where is it? Legendaries. Huh. Surprised I didn't call it new playthrough. Maybe it was earlier than April. I also have a spreadsheet of all of my stream titles, by the way. I should put them in different playlists now that I think about it. That'd probably make it a little easier. That's a good question. I don't think I called it new playthrough. Normally I do. I see we did Nuka World. It was right after Nuka World. You know what? I should probably call it Launcher. I bet you it's... yes, April 14th. Farewell Bethesda Launcher. That's what I called it. Bethesda Launcher... it was 1477 is where I'm at on this one. But I don't know if I reset on this one because I was finishing the season. I'll try to find it here in a second. Hold on. Let me run in here and act like I'm actually being useful. So if you want to be a complete event slacker, everybody, just walk in here and you see if there's anybody else by you. Or I can get up on top up here. I just basically just camp right here in the corner. And do absolutely nothing useful. So 1477 was about the right location. 1477. I have literally 3,000 videos, by the way, on YouTube. Yes, I work very hard here in the stream, everybody. All right, let's not limit it. Let's just say videos, and then we'll go back to April. Again, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the list of all the videos I've published. As well, this is going to take a minute. This is going to take a minute. There's a way I can just quick change now. No way to quick change. Yes, let's do 50. So this is how you can play the game without having to play the game. Now, I'm not getting the XP for killing the mobs, but I can just stand up here, and I'll get the final credit. July. June of last year. Getting close.
I just did a highlighted message. I found it on YouTube.
Oh, you found it. Look at you. You found it before I did. Hey, that's 5,000 cash for the chat. Right there. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cash for the chat because Rotisserie G found it before I did. And I'm the one who can see behind the scenes. Oh, and I was just right there, too. So there you go. There you go. Yes, so it is BSE 1534. Oh, actually, I could give you a link in there, too. Hold on. Let me just look it up. See, each one, if you don't know what the BSE stands for, everybody, I always try to make every stream the best stream ever. And that's why I call it BSE for short, or the best stream ever. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that link. I'm going to put that in the chat for you. Second, I find out where my chat went. Over here. Let's say Fallout 76 restart. Boom. There you go. There's the actual link to that video that he's talking about. Pre-member coming in saying Marvel or DC. I love Marvel and I also love DC if they had better writers. Their writers suck. They are just writing terrible movies, everybody. I don't blame the actors. I don't blame anybody. Superman, one of my favorites. Batman, of course, one of my favorites. I got to see the original Batman with Michael Keaton in the theater, everybody, and they had the bass turned way up where you could feel it in your bones, and you got Batman coming down the thing with his brand new Batmobile. That was awesome. That was amazing. Marvel has better writers, everybody. I'm just sorry. That's just the way it is. Like they used to anyway. I mean, some of those new ones absolutely suck. They remind me of those new ones they came out with. They remind me of the things that Disney does. Disney does like the crappy version of it. Like you have The Lion King, which is an incredibly amazing movie. I still like the animated one better than I like the live action one. And then they come out with these like knockoffs. Where they have like the B team working on those, and the storyline is terrible and the animation is terrible, so it really reduces the quality of their stuff. And I feel like that's what's been happening to DC. I mean, they have some awesome characters. I like DC. I have a bunch of DC comics as well as Marvel comics from the 80s and from the 70s and from the 60s as well, before I was even born, everybody. I got a ton of them. I have thousands of comic books from when I was a kid. I read comic books until I was about 15, and then they've just been in boxes all this time. I've been bagged and boarded, all you comic book fans out there. Bagged and boarded for all of these years. For 30 years or 40 years. I don't even know how many years it is. It's a lot. And so, again, I like both. You don't have to like one or the other. It's kind of like, oh, well, I like Apple, or I like PC, or I like Microsoft, or I like Sony, or I like whatever. That's a little thing they're trying to get you to do, everybody. It's called advertising. They're trying to manipulate you into liking the thing. I don't care if you're on PlayStation. I don't care if you're on Xbox or Switch or on PC like me. I got all the things. Why not have all the tools? It's kind of like a screwdriver and a wrench, everybody. If I have a screwdriver does what a screwdriver does best, and then I have a wrench, which does what a wrench does best. I don't get involved in the whole stupid, Mac versus PC or PlayStation versus Xbox. It's whatever it does best for you. That's the right one for you, right? Maybe it doesn't have the games that I want to play, and the other thing does. And maybe this one has the games that I like to play, and another thing does. Same thing with software, everybody. I used to do it with like freehand versus Illustrator. If you're a graphic designer like me, they'd be like, oh, no, freehand's better. No, Illustrator's better. I got them both. If I need to do this thing that only freehand has, I use that. If I Illustrator, then I use that. That's what I think. And I think this whole exclusive crap should end. And I've been saying that for years. There's nothing wrong with having Halo or Mario. But when you have like Fallout 76 or even Starfield that's exclusive to one platform, that's stupid. That only screws over the players, everybody. It does no good in today's day and age, right? I feel it's completely useless to have those exclusives. I think what they should do is go year the crossplay. Everybody can play with whoever they want on whatever platform they're on. I don't care what platform you're on. We want to play some games together. We want to have some fun. Stop the stupidity of exclusives. I think it's dumb. They're just trying to sell more consoles so they can make a little extra money. Well, guess what? PlayStation 1, Nintendo 1, Xbox, not so much. Not so much. And that's because they don't have signature games. They don't have a lot of big signature games that are drawing people to Xbox. Here's what you do. You say, you know what, PlayStation, you want to play these? Oh, I got to run out of here. 37 seconds. Oh, God, I got to run. Hold on, I got to stay focused. You say, PlayStation, you want to do exclusives? You know what we're going to do on Xbox? We're not going to do exclusives anymore. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let you play with whoever you want to play with on no matter what platform you're on. We don't care if you're on PlayStation. We don't care if you're on Switch. We're going to let you play with whoever, whenever, and you can also get physical copies of those if you want as well, so you can trade with your friends. You can trade them in. That's what Xbox should do. If Xbox wants to win, that's what they do. They do the exact opposite of what everybody else is doing because they got the money, everybody. They got the money to do it. They got big money. They got trillions of dollars worth of backing that they could just say, yo, we're not going to do exclusives anymore. We're going to let everybody have whatever they want and play with whoever they want. That's what I think they should do. And then, you on PlayStation? Cool, let's hook up, let's play. If you on Xbox? Cool, let's hook up and play. I'm on PC right now. but I have all those other things too, everybody. I have all of those so I can play with all the pizza over there as well. There we go. Nice job, everybody. I did nothing, everybody. See, I like basically just stood there the whole time so I can talk to my chat. So there we go. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, pre-member. So yes, I'm old and adept. I only see links to support. Any chance you could tell me again the BSE number? Yes, the BSE. Just click that link I put in the chat. Oh wait, I didn't put it up. Sorry, my bad. I didn't put it in the YouTube chat. That's my bad. That's my bad. You can blame me for that one. Hold on. I'll put it in the YouTube chat over here. That's my bad. I am streaming to 4 platforms at the same time. I'm hardcore, everybody. You will never see anybody as hardcore as Kismet. I got 6 monitors running and 4 computers running right now that run this super complex stream. I'm all in. I don't mess around. I go all in. It's like love, everybody. You go all in love or you don't go in at all. You go all in on something that you're passionate about or you don't go in at all. That's what I do. Believe me, it served me well through my life. I've been married 31 years. I have 3 daughters who are awesome, who are eventually going to move out, hopefully. My oldest daughter has basically moved out now, but 2 more years to go on my twins. So there you go. You think they will combine at some point? I actually have comics where DC versus Marvel, by the way. If you've never seen those in the past, where they have crossovers, not only crossovers in Marvel, where you'll have like great example of one of the ones that is coming up in the Marvel Universe is The Beyonder, which is one of my favorite series in comic books of all time, along with, of course, the Infinity War one. But I actually read it when it came out. The Beyonder is called Secret Wars. And they actually had 16 covers of the Secret Wars, right? And what I did is I actually Xeroxed when I was a kid, because I was an artist, I had to. I Xeroxed the covers of all 16. And the cool thing about them is they actually would come back again like this. So they drew it in one large panel that you could actually put in a circle and would actually cycle all the way around. I still have those comics to this day, by the way. So it's this character called the Beyonder, and he's got some beef, and it's really awesome because you have all these crossover issues in Secret Wars with a bunch of different ones, with Daredevil, with Thor, with Iron Man, with all of those ones, and they're just crossing over just like crazy into all of these different things, and all of the storylines are matching up with the other storylines. So I'm glad that they're going to hopefully come out with that. Hopefully they don't make it suck. Don't make it suck. That's all I ask. You got it. Thanks. You're welcome, old man Gabe. You can see me start again from scratch here in 76. You can also see me start again tomorrow in Fallout 4, where I show you not only the stuff in Fallout 4, but I also show you the stuff that you can do in Fallout 76 that also is in both, right? In both of them as well. There we go. So we got that done. We got a bunch of sweet loot. And we're good to go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch over. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I have to switch over my YouTube as well. So I might have to stop the YouTube and start a new one. We'll see if we can get that going. I've never done this, everybody, where I've done multiple in a row. Now, usually I do it on Twitch where I can just easily switch the titles and stop and start my recording. But over on YouTube, a little tougher. A little tougher. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a stream over here. Let me, here's a good idea. I'm going to let you guys have some fun in the chat. If you're, sadly, it can't work. Superman solos the whole Marvel Universe. Exactly. Well, you know, but they could just get, you know, they could get Kryptonite and, you know, screw over Superman because, you know, Batman, if Batman can take on Superman, then so can the Marvel Universe. I actually like the Christopher Reeve Superman. That's kind of my favorite because I'm old school that way. But I do actually like Henry Cavill, both as a gamer, big love to him, and also a big fan of his version of Superman. Now, again, the problem with his version of Superman is that the writing is terrible. If the writing didn't suck so bad, then it would have been a lot better. What the heck is going on over here? Get my chat back up. I don't know what's going on with my retweet thing's all messed up. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm setting up another stream. And I think I'll take a quick break. And what I'm going to do is let you guys have some fun. Again, if you are on right over there. Oh, let me say later to Richard. All right, heading out, Richard. See you guys next time. Appreciate you.
Okay, see you later on.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up some words on stream. Now, you can only do it on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Kismet. The more you guys participate, the more Kiz Caps I'm going to give out to you guys. And while I am taking a quick break, I will get all that stuff set up, and then we're going to play some Planet Crafter, an incredibly fantastic game. Highly recommend it. We're going to check it out and do a new playthrough right now after we do this. So here we go. I got to start the thing. I got to start it. I got to press the button. I got to press the buttons. And go. There we go. All right, be right back. I'm back, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't see and hear me. Now, we're going to work some Kismet magic here in just a second while I try to get this going. Now, remember, as a viewer, you got a bunch of emotes as well. You got some killer emotes that you can use. As well as a sub, you have even more awesome emotes, even animated emotes as well. Good job, everybody. Crushed it. Good job. Let's go ahead and shower you guys with a bunch of Kiz Caps as well for being awesome. Appreciate you all coming in and participating there on my Twitch channel. Sadly, I can't do it on all the other platforms because they don't let me. But I would if I could, everybody. I totally would if I could. Okay, now we're going to play an amazing game called Planet Crafter. Now, this actually is not a sponsored event. They have sponsored the stream in the past, but I just love this game so much, everybody, that I definitely think you should check it out. At least wishlist it, if not just buy it outright. An incredibly fantastic game. So we're going to go ahead and get that fired up. Now, what I'm going to do over on YouTube, just real quick, is I'm going to go ahead. You're into the mega playthrough. Wow, there you go, old man game. Yes, I just finished the mega playthrough, by the way. Just finished it recently. Oh, there we go. So we're going to get started with some Planet Crafter here, and we're going to play for about an hour or so. Oh, there we go. Jonker's coming in with that 17 months of sub-love. Time flies when you're having fun. This is very, very true. Now, again, to all my peeps over on YouTube, just for a second, I'm going to go ahead, and also on Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream so I can reset the name of the stream. So I shall be right back. All my peeps on YouTube.